What will it mean to have CJ and Bradley back now? It looks like this coming week, if in fact CJ passes the test, so to speak. But what will it mean to the secondary and the defense as a whole?
I think it'll just bring more wisdom to the defense, especially in the secondary, because we know the type of job that we have to accomplish each and every week. And with Roby and CJ back, I think it's going to boost the defense confidence a little bit more, just having those two veteran guys back. And I know I'll feel a lot better with them back too.
What about Roby in particular? Is he chomping at the bit? Just what's your take on his desire to be out there?
Oh, Roby he's been putting in a lot of work, especially in camp and last week, knowing that he wasn't going to play. He did a lot. I think he did a better job of leading the guys, some of the younger guys like Durant and Armani, the whole week last week. I remember I watched film with him last week just so me and him could be on the same page and so he could give me some tips about Buffalo. And I mean, I feel like me and Roby work well together, especially in the boundary.
Is he the film watching guru among you guys? I mean, Durant was talking about that too a while ago. I mean, just what does he kind of bring to the table in that regard?
I mean, with me and him watching it, I feel like it's just me and him just trying to be on the same page going into a game. But with Durant, it may be something different as to Roby can see some things that Durant may not see just because of the experience or whatnot. But I mean, Roby is always a guy who's willing to work to get better.
How do you take a team like San Diego State seriously that lost at home in their opener to what a lot of people would perceive as a lesser team?
I mean, it's a bad day in San Diego, I would say, on Sunday and today. But I mean, I heard that their running back went down or something like that, and I heard that he was supposed to be a good player, but I really haven't watched too much film on him yet. I gotta still study a little film
on
today.
Saturday, it looked like you were making an emphasis on being a vocal leader out there, getting in people's faces. Is that something that you're consciously trying to improve on, and where do you stand from just being more of a vocal leader?
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to be one of those guys who can lead our defense and the team. It's such a big role that I feel like I have to step in this season. Just being one of those veteran guys, like I said, just showing some of the young guys the way of playing the game, and especially in big-time games in the horseshoe, because like I heard Jerry just told me, I was the only returning starter on defense at one time. And I just feel like I just had to motivate some of the guys at certain periods throughout the game. But, I mean, overall, I feel like the defense and the team performed well this Saturday.
Did you make a conscious effort to do that, or did it kind of happen naturally for you just once you got out there? Because, like you said, you were one of the only returning starter. I mean, was that just like your natural time to step up and be that guy?
I think it was. Just knowing some of the situations that we were in throughout the game. When Buffalo got the ball, I think inside of our 40 or whatever after the fumble or whatever, I felt like it was my time to just rally the troops, just telling them, let's go, it's time to pick it up. Because I didn't really want Buffalo scoring on us, to be honest with you. But I mean, it is what it is. We had a couple MAs throughout the process when they did score, but I mean, it's nothing we can't fix.
Is your knee okay? Just precautionary, or what happened?
Oh yeah, it's not my knee. It's just a little thigh bruise, but it's nothing too serious.
What was that like when you were the only returning starter out there? Did you notice it, or was it just...
I actually didn't notice at all. I feel like the young guys, especially the defensive line, they came out to play right off the bat. I feel like Coach Vraves does a great job of coaching those guys and just leading them and just having them go every single snap. And I feel like that's what we need from our defensive line throughout the whole season.
What do you feel like you guys got to do better this week as a defense? You said, you won the game, obviously, but you said, some missed assignments or whatever. What do you look to improve upon defensively as a whole here this week?
Eliminate a couple missed tackles. I think we had 10 or 11 missed tackles, but the thing is about this season is those missed tackles weren't long breaking runs like they were last year. Last year we had a couple missed tackles that went for 81 yards, 70 yards, and I feel like as long as we eliminate those and continue to keep leverage of our defense and play with speed, we'll be good.
Christian, does the team, you get excited when they pull out some kind of two-point conversion on those first 2 touchdowns? That, hey, we're spicing it up, we're throwing something different.
Yeah.
We're not going to be, we're messing with these other teams.
Right.
What do you think of that wrinkle?
On our offense or their offense?
No, when you guys went for 2 on those first 2.
I think we were just trying to prove a point that our offense isn't going to be that type of offense just to sit back and not be the powerhouse that they think they will be. I think that the deep shots down the field were something that a lot of people wanted to see early in the game, and I think Coach Meyer did a great job of being calling those type of plays, not being too conservative. And I feel like our offense is going to be a high-powered powerhouse this whole season. They should put up a lot of points.
Nationally, a couple guys got ejected nationally for targeting penalties. Does it hit home more seeing them calling those, and does it make you? How much did you have to think about it when you were out there making hits?
I actually didn't even think about it at all, to be honest with you. I feel pretty confident about my tackling going into this season. I've been working on it all off season, throughout the spring, throughout the summer. So I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal for me this whole season.
You didn't find yourself reminding yourself about the rule during the game? I mean, ever?
Nah.
Really? That's interesting.
Not at all.
Coach Meyer had said that they went over the tape of last year, and there were about 2 or 3 plays that would have ended up in targeting ejections. Were you involved in either or whichever one of those?
No, when we had that rep come in to just go over all of the hits, all my hits that was on there were legal. So, I mean, I'm not really too worried about that.
Christian, when you guys watched the film, did you feel better or worse about your performance? And what were the things that showed up on film maybe you didn't realize watching or playing the game Saturday?
I felt pretty confident or comfortable about my performance on Saturday. I didn't really have any MAs or anything, and I was in the right spots at pretty much throughout the whole game. But it's still some things I need to work on, just small things technique-wise that I feel that just me personally, I feel like I need to work on. But other than that,
defense as a whole.
Oh, the defense as a whole, I think we went over film and we eliminated big plays. I think Coach Fick said we had one big play at 23 yards, and that was the pass. But I think Ryan did a great job of finishing the play and stopping them, I think, at the 3 or 4 yard line, and that's when we got the goal line stand. So as long as we continue to play as a whole and play together as a defense this year, we should do good things.
Christian, the offense jumped out to a 23-0 lead. If that had really snowballed and you guys had won by a real big number, how much easier would practice have been this week?
I don't think it would have been that much easier. We go into Tuesday and Wednesday are pretty much our hard days, so practice just getting game reps and fast tempo reps throughout the whole week. But after Tuesday, really is kind of laid back, just working the game and doing a lot of scout work and just going over plays from their offense. But other than that, it really wasn't going.
What do you expect?
Christian, if they threw 63 passes last week, how many passes will they have to throw against you guys this week?
Let's hope 63, so we can go make some plays on the ball. Buffalo did a good job of throwing short intermediate routes, trying to they seen our corners playing off, but I feel like our corners have a lot of confidence of jamming receivers and playing close man. So I mean, we'll just have to see what our coaches want from the corners this upcoming week.
But based on your preconceived notion of San Diego State, and yet they had to throw it 63 times, the kid got sacked 4 times, so that's 67 pass plays at least they called, which is sort of anti what they were about last year. What do you kind of expect from them Saturday?
If their running back is still in the condition that he's in, I expect them to pass a lot more, or at least maybe 40 plus times if their running back isn't 100%. But going into the game, I feel like our defense, especially our secondary, we feel like if they throw the ball, we'll make them pay. Throwing the ball down the field, taking big shots, because I mean that's what we've been striving on, and just trying to do this whole offseason, trying to make plays on the ball. So,
All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks, Christian.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.